knowledge as the greatest of all forms of
Let us all bow our heads and pray. Om Astoma Satgamaya.
Increased, the intellect is expanded, moral values and principles. We endeavor constantly to
of Wales and to the High Courts of Australia and Fiji. Prior to his assuming the position of Attorney General,
take from your rich past and move forward. The achievement of the college over the past 70 years.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to, of course, acknowledge the special guest from India, the Assistant General Secretary, Radha Krishna Mission, the college manager, the principal, board members, of course, the other Swamis who are here with us, teachers and students. The great thing about speaking last is they don't have to talk for too long, because everybody else has done the talking for you. I do not intend to make a very long speech, but essentially to re-echo the sentiments of what has already been said by a principal, by the Swamiji from India, and of course your college manager. That education, of course, is very critical. As you know, the Fijian government has, over the past few years, invested quite extensively, intensively, and with money and indeed the administrative will to ensure that every Fijian child gets educated. Every Fijian child has access to education. With your 70 years of celebration, your school, of course, is a very rich history in respect of the founder himself, the various people around Fiji who actually assisted him to set up the school. I think it's also very important for you to appreciate and perhaps understand, and maybe I can get the principal to talk a little bit about it later on, to understand the sort of dynamics that was at play in Fiji in the education sector during the colonial days. The things that you take for granted today, access to primary school, access to high school, access to university, technical colleges, were things that, or aspects of education that people could not even dream of, let alone even dream about it in the first place. It was the colonial government actually stopped people from setting up high schools. Today you do not even think about that. And then to appreciate how quickly we have now evolved to where we are today. And as the Swamiji highlighted, the reality of the matter is that we need to be focused on the future. And to mark the 70th anniversary, of course, you're launching this M-Bully app that you have now with, physics, chemistry, and biology, and mathematics being launched. By the way, all of these 4 subjects I was terrible at school. So I'm glad that you have actually these apps. I wish we had it in my days, but I probably still would not have done well. But in reality, in Fiji, if you look at the scholarships we offer, and most of you, of course, will finish high school very soon, you'll be applying for scholarships, you'll be applying for TELS. And most of the scholarships we give in Fiji at the moment, approximately 75 to 80% of all the scholarships we give are in the science-based areas. Because the reality of the matter is in Fiji, we have a huge shortage of people in what we call science-related subjects. Yesterday, I was at a workshop here in Nandi. The workshop still continues today. As you know, that Nandi has a big problem with flooding. We are currently working with the Japanese government to help mitigate the risk of flooding in the Nandi Basin area, as they call it. One of the ideas of trying to mitigate those risks is to build a dike around Nandi town itself. It will also include, for example, perhaps building dry dams, wet dams. It will require us to build, for example, what we call holding pens, where water can be held when there's a lot of rain and then you release it slowly after the downpour. All of this can be built, but we need Fijians to actually manage it. We need people with the science background, the engineering background, to be able to ensure that we have sustainability in those projects. And you are the people who actually will be doing it. So it's critically important. I'm glad actually these, by faith obviously getting the apps for these subjects is a lot more easier than perhaps to get on other subject matter areas. So please utilize this. Some of you may not actually pursue further career prospects, but even if you're doing that, utilize that. And of course, I read a bit of background on the particular app that you can in fact download it. You don't actually have to have internet connectivity when you're actually going through the program itself. Just to bring home the point that technology is great, but if we do not give everybody access to technology or digitalization, it can become the greatest disequalizer. I was in Kailugu a few days ago, in a village just about 1 hour, 20 minutes out of Suva, and they did not have internet connection, or the connection was very, very unstable. And they were saying, can we have wireless so we can watch the World Cup rugby is going to start in a week's time. But you can imagine if you're going to school there, and if you had an app that required internet connectivity, they won't be able to access that particular app. As the Swami highlighted that you may have a school in Kandavu, even somewhere in the interior of Var. So we as a government, we have to ensure, and which we are doing, to ensure that there's internet connectivity everywhere. Because if you don't do that, those people who actually have connectivity will surge ahead. And those who don't will get further left behind. So it's critically important to ensure there's not only technology ubiquitous, but it's also available to everybody and at an affordable rate. So ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to make one last point, in the point about what has been said about education being holistic. In one of the traditions it is said that as literacy improves in the world, knowledge will diminish. It's a paradox. It's an oxymoron, if you like. That as more and more people, if you look at the rate of literacy in the world today, we have far more human beings on this planet Earth that can read and write today than what they did 50 years ago. Far more illiterate people in the world 50 years ago. But one may question, even though we have more literacy, what is our knowledge base like? Is our knowledge increasing or not? You just have to go to Facebook. Just go to Facebook and how people actually pick up issues without any knowledge, without recognizing what are the facts, and simply just tag along. Spread misinformation. You need to be aware of that. As the example that I gave, I think last year, nowadays if somebody goes on Facebook and says, I saw a frog that ate a horse, a lot of people will say, what color was the frog? Where did it happen? What color was the horse? Without for a minute thinking that a frog actually cannot eat a horse. You see what I mean? And most of you understand that. So you have to be, as individuals, when you are in the school, be able to be a lot more discerning. Be able to have that inquisitive mind to question. Education is not simply about rote learning. Getting an app is not simply about rote learning. It's about questioning. It's about being discerning. It's about being honest in respect of how you use that knowledge yourself. So ladies and gentlemen, with those few words, I'd like to, of course, congratulate once again. I have to thank in particular your college manager. I've always found him to be very enthusiastic. He's very willing to share information and indeed knowledge. And he's got a holistic approach to education. I'd like to publicly acknowledge him for that. Of course, your school principal, your teachers will be the ones rolling it out. Please work together with them, collaborate with them. Once again, I'd like to thank the founders of the school. As has been highlighted today, the entire education delivery system is done through non-governmental school, bulk of it. Bulk of it. And if it weren't for the faith-based organizations, the community-based organizations that started up the schools, we would not be able to spread education. education as we are doing today in Fiji. So I'd like to acknowledge them also. Thank you once again for this initiative. I really look forward to this happening a lot more, spread throughout. I think there's one area, it's a pet subject of mine, that we all really need to improve is the quality of English. The quality of English language in Fiji, which is your own tool, is actually deteriorating quite rapidly. I would urge you, even if you're good in science, don't think I'm always doing biology, but you have to be able to give your reports, your exams, all in the English language. When you become a professional, you'll use the English language. Please gain proficiency in that, and you'll be able to become a lot better professional in that respect. So thank you very much for this, and now I have the pleasure of launching this particular presentation. There you go. Thank you.
Principal to escort the guests for lunch and refreshments.